So the bazaar has cycled around once again and introduced the Khitan Headhunter Set. This bundle offers a few different things, but is the price worth it? We're going to be assessing that today. So without further ado, let's get started. The Headhunter Set comes in at a price of 1,995 Crom coins, apparently with an original price of $28.50. With 1,200 Crom coins costing $10, this bundle sits at around the $16 to $17 mark. As of the 7th of January, the bundle is available for another 23 days, but if it's not in rotation when you're watching this video, it will eventually come back around. Included in the bundle are 5 main things: the Khitan Exiled armour, the Khitan Exiled Spear, the Gibbet, a wanted poster placeable, and a sorcerer's head placeable. Let's firstly look at, of course, the armour. The Khitan Exiled armour is a set of 5-piece light armour with identical armour value to the base game light set, offering a 4% boost to follower damage and a 5% boost to concussive damage, and is available in both regular and epic variants, with the armour value scaling accordingly. The set is made of cloths, rope, and what seems to be a bronze-like metal, culminating in a demon-esque mask that covers the face, shaded by a round-brimmed hat. This set is what the Khitan mercenaries should be wearing in-game, though apparently a technical issue stopped the outfit shipping with those NPCs. Design-wise, it's not my favourite set in the game, but it's pretty nice. It gives an interesting new spin on the Khitan theme, showing some clear cultural influence whilst also blending an intimidation factor into the armour. The wide-brimmed hat really rounds off the design, no pun intended, and pulls everything in, though I'm not too sure about those sandals. Immediately, the question that was in my mind was, how well does this armour take dice? Well, I regret to inform you that it's not great. It's not the worst, not at all, but there are some issues here. Firstly, you can't dye the metal accents, which can really ruin any intended colour scheme, and the tonality of the same dye across different areas and pieces sometimes just don't match. You can still get some nice alternative colours with this set. Black and white and black and red work well, but the armour set just does not take dyes all that well, generally speaking. The problem is exacerbated with lighter colours, and honestly it's pretty disappointing. Overall, the armour set is fairly well designed and definitely hits the mark with feeling intimidating and a little bit evil, and the bonuses are not too bad either. However, the armour really does not take dyes that well at all, which really does drag this set down for me. Additionally, parts of the armour, especially on the chest and shoulders, just look really flat. I'm not sure why, but there's just not enough detail there to make the metal rings and plates look convincing. Overall, not terrible, but not great. Next is the Khitan Exiled Spear. This weapon is available in both regular and epic variants, and, well, it behaves exactly as you'd expect a spear would. It is a strength-based weapon and seems pretty on par for most other spears in the game. The weapon is fairly nicely designed. The shaft is made from dark wood with some wear on it, transitioning up into a spearhead which is mounted with rope and metal onto the shaft. The head comes to a sharp point with a cutout in the middle, and overall it's a pretty nice design. To be honest, there's not really much else to say about the spear. I'm not a huge fan of spears myself, but this one is fairly nicely designed. If you do like spears, you'll probably like this, as it behaves as expected and has a nice design that lends itself well to being paired with the Khitan Exiled armour. Next, I'll cover the 2 decoration pieces in one. Firstly, the wanted poster, pretty simple. It's a small wall decoration containing a sketch of a man and some Khitan writing, tied to a wooden backboard with yellow string. It's fine, nothing too special, but it's just a nice little decoration piece. The sorcerer's head is a decapitated head strung up inside a wooden frame with some Khitan symbols and decorative coins. Again, nothing too special, definitely quite macabre, but it's a pretty solid decorative option if you really want to show off your hatred for sorcerers. Finally, the Gibbet. This is a wooden cage that is an alternative version of the lesser Wheel of Pain. It can hold 1 thrall at a time, alongside a taskmaster, and costs the same as the Wheel of Pain in resources. The Gibbet is pretty nicely designed and serves its purpose well. It remains consistent with the rest of the bundle through the Khitan symbols and yellow rope. In practice, the Gibbet is kinda strange. Placing it down was surprisingly inconsistent, as it seems the placement box is a bit janky. Furthermore, placing a taskmaster into the Gibbet to convert thralls faster will simply not render them into the world, unlike the Wheels of Pain. The effect of those taskmasters does work, however. That being said, everything else is pretty much as expected. Drag a thrall to it, throw some gruel in, and let them convert. The visual of the thrall inside the cage, head sticking out, is kinda cool. This isn't anything groundbreaking, but it is a bit of a space saver compared to the small Wheel of Pain, and I imagine some of you guys will probably like this, if only just for the convenience and the more decorative style of this workbench. So there's everything in this set. What rating do I give it? Well, I'm going to be honest, for the price point, I'm not impressed. Sure, the armour looks cool, the spear is fine, and the placeables, including the gibbet, serve their purpose. However, for around $17, this really is not it. I've been fairly forgiving on Funcom for the Bazaar pricing, though I have mentioned before that the prices of some things are ridiculous. I bought this set for the purpose of reviewing it and for lore videos in the future so I can use the armour. Basically, for me, it's an investment in future content. However, this set just kinda leaves a sour taste in my mouth. $17 for an armour set, a weapon, 2 placeables and a reskin of the lesser Wheel of Pain. On their merits, each piece is alright, and if they were added into the base game or sold for $5 as a bundle, I would be pretty happy with it. Okay, I'll play devil's advocate. I suspect the armour probably took a while to design, hence the price tag, but it's frankly just too high, especially considering that the main feature, that armour, does not take dies well, and the design does get really flat towards the top. Overall, in terms of a numerical rating for the Khitan Headhunter set, 3 out of 10. The price is absolutely the main factor in this rating, though the inflexibility of the armour set does not help. If this were somewhere between $5 and $10, this set would probably get a 7 out of me, losing points based on the dyeing issue and just personal preference. However, at nearly $20, this set is just overpriced. I hate to say it, and I hate to be negative, but that's just how I see it. Thanks for watching. As always, I'd love to hear your take on this set as a whole in the comments below. I already do have a bit of a feeling about what sort of reception this bundle is going to get, especially given the pricing, and honestly, it's understandable. This set would be a steal at $5, and not too bad at 10, but nearly 20 is really pushing the boat out. If you enjoyed that video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. The links to my Twitter, Discord, Patreon and various sponsored discounts are also available in the description below. As always, if you have suggestions for future content you'd like to see, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to become a member of the Coffee Cult by joining our Discord, and if you'd like to support the channel further, become an esteemed Coffee Cultist by joining us over on Patreon. As a patron, you'll get sneak peeks of new videos before they're uploaded, full-size blueprints, wallpapers in both 1080p and 4K resolutions, Discord roles and more. On that note, a massive thanks to all of our esteemed Coffee Cultists on screen now for continuing to support the channel. Again, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you soon.